Welcome. Chef John, Lake Geneva, School of Cooking. How great is this? We're trying to get the team back together here, chefs. All right? We are cooking in quarantine right now, right? So we got the team here, only our team, and we're practicing social distancing right here, right? With our chefs right here. We got Chef Jake right here. We got Chef Chloe, she's in the dish also. And Chef Jake's gonna be making beautiful sweet crab cakes. And then behind the scenes, again, we have our producer right here, Anna Frazier. She's produced many school plays, right, in Williams Bay, so she's our producer. Ivan Sanchez, he's our editor, right, and then our choreographer, Sean Lustmeyer, and of course our videographer, James Sinclair. How great is that? Right on, chefs, right? Since we can't host a cooking class, we decided we can post a cooking class, chefs. So we're making different dishes here for you to enjoy. All right, and as the artists across the country, different artists are celebrating their strengths and all, from musicians to who knows what, even chefs right here. We wanted to show you what we love doing. We love cooking, and this is, we felt, a nice way for us to share with you and connect with our family, friends, and alumni. Chef Jake, what are you going to be cooking for us today, Chef?
I will be making some sweet crab cakes.
Oh, that sounds sweet. Anna, what do you think? Does that sound sweet?
Absolutely, Chef.
Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef.
And then later I will be pairing a 3 mustard sauce, which goes very wonderfully with these sweet crab cakes here today, that I will show you how to make.
Yeah.
So, of course we have some beautiful lump crab here from Maryland. Beautiful product. It's all types of claw meat you can use out there. Typically find more claw meat at the store. The bigger the lump, the less kind of crab taste it has. It's a lot sweeter, a lot better. So we're gonna start with our wet ingredients. So we have a little Dijon mustard. So I have 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. So we're gonna do our wet ingredients first, and then we'll eventually add the crab in very last. You don't want to beat up the beautiful morsels of your crab. Dijon mustard, mayonnaise. So I have 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise here, and I have a whole pound of crab here. So if you're doing maybe half a pound of crab, you only want 1 tablespoon of the mayonnaise. I have a little Worcestershire, 1/4 teaspoon, and then a little Tabasco.
Nice, nice, Chef.
Same thing, 1/4 teaspoon.
Chloe, do you like spicy foods, Chloe?
Yes, Chef.
What's your preferred spice? Do you like the sriracha?
I like the, what is it, Cholula?
Oh yeah, right on there. I like Tabasco.
And Tabasco goes great with fish a lot of the times.
Sweet.
Then I have a little red pepper flake here, 2 teaspoons, and then a little cumin to add a little of that smoky flavor. Same thing, 2 teaspoons.
Now, Jake, are you gonna have any breadcrumbs in your crab cakes?
No, chef. We are going to use a little rice potato here. So I went ahead and boiled 2 potatoes here, salted boiling water for about 20 minutes. Then we'll put them through a potato ricer. So this is kind of old-fashioned. You don't see many of these. You might have them at your house, but you probably don't use them. So basically, it just takes all the lumps out of the potato for you. It makes it very svelte-like.
Oh.
And
Svelte.
we don't like to use breadcrumbs because the breadcrumbs kind of dry out your crab cake. The potato is going to hold in the moisture, and they'll poof up a little bit more.
Nice, Chef. Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and add the rice potato. So a cup of rice potato. Oh, too heavy on the potato there.
Now, if somebody doesn't eat seafood or crab, what else could they do, make these with? Or how could they?
Well,
prepare these?
you could just make a potato cake without adding any, fish or anything. Could use, canned meat, Spam, canned salmon. Could use salmon, ground it up. Crawfish, lobster,
Right. Oh, yeah.
all that good stuff. Whatever you have, you basically make it into a cake. And then I have 2 eggs here. So same thing. If you're doing a half pound of crab, only 1 egg yolk. If you're doing a full pound like I am today here showing you, you want 2 egg yolks. So the egg yolks here to help kind of bind your crab cakes together for you. So just the egg yolk. Usually I like to just kind of put the whole egg in my hand here to help kind of strain that yolk out. Find it's a little safer so it doesn't crack your yolk. Using the shell to kind of help separate for you. Just like that, nice and easy. And then I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Looks pretty good in here, James. Holy cow, right on, man. Yeah, you like crab cakes, James?
Yes, chef. I do.
Nice, nice. Right on, right? Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now that I'm all washed up, nice and clean, I'm gonna add my crab meat. I might just whisk this together real first here. I'm gonna mix all the ingredients first here. Potato, Dijon, cumin, red chili pepper flake, egg yolk, mayonnaise. And then I'm gonna add the crab in very last here. 'Cause like I said, you do not want to beat that crab meat up. You wanna fold it into the mixture.
Oh, fold it in, chef. Chloe, did you hear that, Chloe?
Yes, chef.
Right?
Fold it in.
Fold it in, chef. Right on, man.
Yep, so you just want to incorporate that crab in the potato mixture that we whisked together a little bit ago.
Now, the nice thing about these, Jake, you said, chef, that is that you could, prepare these ahead of time, a couple hours, and then just kind of warm them back up in the oven. Like with the potatoes there, right? They just kind of poof up. You don't have any breadcrumbs in there. They don't dry out as much. Is that what you said earlier, chef?
Yeah, chef.
Oh, nice.
You
That's
don't.
what I thought.
You do not want dry crab cakes.
No, chef.
All right. Next, here I'm gonna put some gloves on so I can form my crab cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course you need the Chef John seasoning here.
Nice, nice.
You can never go wrong with Chef John seasoning. You put that on anything.
That's chicken. Great food right there, Chef James.
Yes, chef.
Chef John seasoning, right? You concur, Hannah?
I do concur, chef.
Nice, right on, right? Chloe, you got some of that.
Oh, yeah.
Right on. You drive around with that stuff all the time, don't you? Right? Go to the drive-thru. Gotta put some Chef John's on there. Nice, nice.
All right, so we have all our Chef John seasoning in here. Make the dish even better than it is already. Alright, so I'm doing is I usually use a food scoop here. I don't usually kind of go free for them. It's nice to have a nice even size throughout all your crab cakes. So, and then eventually I'm gonna use a little flour. It's gonna help kind of brown the crab cake the outside. It's gonna kind of help, same thing, bind them together so they don't stick everywhere. I'll take a nice ball here. Just kind of push it down. Make a little flour, put that right on top. You don't need too much flour, just enough to coat it and make sure it does not stick to your hands while you're forming it. Then usually what I do here, I'll take my index finger and my thumb, kind of create some nice walls on the outside, and using my left hand thumb, kind of push it down, flatten it out, make it into a cake.
Yeah. What are you going to saute them in now, Chef Jake, right? What do you got over here?
I have a little fortified olive oil.
Okay.
So this is 100% olive oil. It's not extra virgin olive oil. extra virgin olive oil definitely has a lower smoking temperature than 100%. And we're not going to really ingest this oil. It's more for a holding so we can cook our crab cakes in. And then a little butter, of course, for a little color flavor. The olive oil will help the butter from not burning up too quickly on you.
Nice. So these will be ready right on, man, when we start sauteing here. That butter melts in the oil. So ideally that would be 50-50. 50% butter, 50% oil right there, chefs. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I don't know if you heard, Chloe, like we got all of our crab, right? Our lobster and shrimp, right? Right out of Lake Geneva. Phenomenal aquaculture here, chef, right? You're supposed to laugh at this time, Tanner. Show them how to laugh.
Yes.
If you've been to the Lake Geneva School of Cooking when we host the class, oh, a lot of fun like that, chefs. We have all kinds of fun and humor. Usually lots of dancing going on, but when we have social distance ourselves, the dancing doesn't look quite as good as when we're right next to each other and we think we are better dancers than we are. But yeah, if you come in, hopefully we'll be back at it. All right, but right now, since we can't host a class, we can host a class, right on, so that's what we're doing here. Oh, Jeff, check that out, Jake. I can hear it, man. I hear the Rolling Stones over here, man. Right on, man. Right on, right? Look at this and that, right? Okay, holy cow. You getting hungry, Sean?
Yes, sir.
Yes, chef. Right on, man.
Alright, so I'm just gonna get these 8 done. We'll start the 8 in the pan, then we'll do 8 more afterwards.
We're
Nice
ready,
and
chef. We're ready. Always ready.
Ready.
alright, I guess I can get these going.
Yeah, what the heck? James, ready? Are you ready, James?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Right on. All of our friends out there, right? Well, I see all the hearts coming through right now. How good is that? Oh man, those are perfect, Chef Jake. Look at the consistency. Chloe, this guy's on his game today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, so these will take about 3 to 4 minutes per side. You want the nice golden brown color.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're cooking, chefs. We're cooking right here. Mm-hmm. Did you fit 8 in the pan? Is that your plan?
That's my plan,
Right
Chef.
on, man. Good job, Chef Jake.
You know, nice even batches here. You don't want 3 in one batch and then 16 in the other. You want to make sure to have enough crock in the pan so your oil doesn't burn up on in and your butter doesn't burn up. That is not good. Alrighty. Just kind of turn up the heat a little bit.
All right. Well, we're gonna cook out, right? Right, Chef James, Hannah, right?
Yes, chef.
Right. We'll take a little break. We're gonna cook these up, and then we'll come back, and then Chef James, you gotta still make the 3 mustard sauce, right? And
Yes,
then
Chef.
we'll plate it up. Beautiful. We'll be right back.
Alright, now it's time to flip the crab cakes. Look at that nice golden color. Ta-da.
Now welcome back here. I've finished the crab cakes here. Nice golden brown color. 34 minutes per side. And
They look
now,
great, Chef
and now we're gonna work on our 3 mustard sauce. So this is gonna be our base sauce on the plate. You could put it on the top, but you don't want to, get this beautiful golden brown color of the crab cakes. Worked so hard on this, so we're gonna start off with a little heavy cream. About half a cup heavy cream. And then we're gonna do half a cup of half and half. Alright, so we have our 3 mustards here. We have our Dijon mustard.
Dijon?
Dijon.
Dijon? Nice job, James. Dijon?
Dijon mustard. So this is the 3 mustard sauce, so we have 3 mustards.
Oh my gosh.
If you want to get really crazy, you could probably add a 4th mustard, but I don't know if I could recommend that.
You couldn't call it a 3 mustard sauce, did you?
No, you'd have to call it a 4 mustard sauce.
Oh. Have you ever made one of those before?
I have not.
Oh no? Oh,
No,
yeah.
we should have made it.
I've done one of those before.
Then we have a
Yeah.
whole grain mustard, so stone ground mustard. So I have 2 tablespoons of each. Then a little honey mustard, 2 tablespoons.
Nice, chef. Nice.
Next over here, where we have 2 teaspoons of, 2 tablespoons of white wine. And then 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar.
Uh-huh.
Then of course, we're gonna have to add a little Chef John seasoning.
Oh, that's nice
It's
stuff.
the ticket.
What do you think, Chloe? You like the Chef John seasoning?
Oh, yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Right on. Nice.
So you can always add more. Don't get too carried away. You don't want a really salty 3 mustard sauce. That would not be good. And then we are going to whisk it all together. So as you can see, it's pretty runny right now. You want to reduce it down, get it to more of like a sauce, so it kind of coats the back of a spoon. So you want to make sure to bring it up to a boil, and then we're gonna bring it down to a simmer. Maybe about 5 minutes. And then have a little chive garnish for the top of your crab cake to add a little extra pop.
Oh, a little spring color?
A little spring color, spring's in the air.
Ah, fresh chive garni. Oui,
Everything's
oui.
getting green.
What do you think about that, director Anna Fraser?
Great. Great, chef.
Right on, man. This chive's right from Williams Bay.
And then eventually we have a little chili pepper puree.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to do another video on that. Takes a while to reduce down. Alright, starting to get to a boil here. Make sure to whisk once in a while so you don't burn it to the bottom of your pan. Nobody likes to clean up burned cream off the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna turn down the heat since we brought it to a boil. Now we're just gonna simmer it for maybe about 3 more minutes. Let it reduce, thicken up. Beautiful crab cakes.
Yeah.
Sean helped flip some of them.
Yay, Sean. Hey.
Everyone needs help from time to time. Almost there.
Beautiful. We're hungry. Yeah, I'm always hungry. Yeah.
Alright, let me go ahead and just give this a taste here, make sure it's seasoned properly. Always have to make sure your sauces are all good.
Mhm.
Good to go, chef.
Nice, nice. Nice.
Alright. So I have our plate here. So we're gonna start with 3 mustard sauce. So this is a 2-ounce ladle here. You don't need a pool of the sauce, you just want to coat the very bottom, the flat surface of the plate. And you can see this plate has little edges, so you don't want it overflowing over the edges there. Just doesn't look as great. Put it right in the middle. You're gonna take the bottom of the ladle. You don't want to use the side, just the bottom. And you're gonna use that to push out that 3 mustard sauce.
That's nice. It's smoking, Chef Jake. It's smoking.
We're smoking. Then we have our beautiful crab cakes here. So we're gonna do 2 per plate.
Oh, I love it. Are you plating this upside down?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Chef. Nice. Amazing.
So we're gonna offset them on top of each other. We have a little of our chili pepper puree. And we're gonna do a little design on the plate here. So put your hand on top of the squirt bottle, more control. You wanna get nice and low. So we're gonna do a large dot, medium dot, and a small dot. You're gonna take a skewer. You're gonna take the back end, the flat end, not the pointy side. You're gonna start by the 3 mustard sauce, and you're gonna pull through here.
Oh, nice, nice. Did you see that, Chloe?
So then
Nice.
you have a nice heart design on your plate,
Oh, geez.
because everyone needs a little more love in their life.
Nice. How's that good, director? You like that, director?
And then a little
Oh, geez.
chive garnish on top.
Beautiful.
I'm trying to make too much of a mess here.
Right on.
Do that
Jake.
again next week, Chef Jake. 120%. I'm seeing it right now, 120%.
Yes, Chef.
There we have our sweet crab cake with 3 mustard sauce and chili pepper puree.
A little farther. There you go. Something like that. There you go. Give it its own spot right there. I jump in there and help, but I'm practicing my social distancing right now. Right out, right? Announce it up, Chef. Announce it up. Gotta announce it, Jake.
And these are the sweet crab cakes with the 3 mustard sauce, chili pepper puree, and a little chive garnish.
Oh,
Bon appetit.